As woodworkers, we know how important it is to maintain a sharp edge on our cutting tools. And as soon as our friends and family find out that you can sharpen things, pretty soon they're going to be asking you to sharpen their kitchen knives. To sharpen knives, I like to use ceramic waterstones. This particular set contains 3 different grits. Starting with the coarsest grit, I'll set it on the stone holder, wet the stone, and then begin the sharpening process. Now, when you address the knife to the stone, you're going to feel around and try to mimic the same bevel angle as was originally ground on that knife edge. So you can experiment with hand position and the angle of the blade, and then start making full strokes across the stone. Then flip the knife over and take the same number of strokes on the opposite edge, being sure to maintain that same angle. Once you've got a consistent bevel with that stone, switch to the next highest grit and repeat the process. Again, making sure to maintain that same bevel angle. To make sure the cutting edge is nice and smooth without any nicks, I like to just run my thumbnail lightly across the edge. That way you can feel if there are any bumps that you need to address. I periodically check the sharpness of the blade by engaging it on my thumbnail. If the knife slips off my thumbnail, I've got some more work to do to get it sharp. Finish up with the finest grit that you have to put a polish on that bevel for the ultimate sharp edge. Since the point of the knife gets the most abuse, you may have to take a few extra strokes to get it nice and sharp. Now you can set your waterstones aside and check the blade for sharpness. I like to use a tomato. If I can slice easily through a tomato and make thin slices, I know I've got a sharp cutting edge. To keep that knife sharp during use, you can use a honing steel. It helps keep that cutting edge aligned for the ultimate sharpness. Just as you did with the sharpening stones, you're going to want to mimic the same bevel on the honing steel, working both sides of the knife with equal strokes. Once again, check for sharpness, and then you're ready to put that knife to use for your next meal.